As a home brewer, you'll be using one of these two types of kegs more than likely. Some home brewers do package in commercial kegs, but there aren't very many of those. So the two types of kegs you'll run into are these slightly shorter ones called Pinlock Kegs. They're a little fatter. And then these skinnier, little taller ones called Balllock Kegs. The Pinlock Keg is originally from Coca-Cola. These are old soda kegs. So Coca-Cola would package in these Pinlock Kegs. You'd have a post for gas in and a post for liquid out. And then each post has 3 or 2 pins on it. And then there's an adapter that connects to the appropriate post and allows liquid to come out or gas to pressurize. The way that you depressurize one of these Pinlock kegs is to simply push down on one of these valves. They're called poppet valves. And if you just push down on one, you'll hear the keg depressurizing. You should always fully depressurize a keg before you start to work on it. The other type of keg that you'll come across is the Balllock keg. The Balllock keg was developed by the Pepsi company. It uses 2 posts just like the Pinlock keg does, but they don't have the little pins on the sides to tell you which is gas and which is liquid. They do have markings on the rubber itself. This one says in, and this one says out. And they use 2 types of disconnects. The gray one is typically for the gas, and the black one is typically for the liquid. You can actually force either of these onto either of the posts, but you'll damage these disconnects in the process. So the thing to look for when you're working with a Balllock keg, the gas side will always have little notches around the corners. And they make several varieties of these, but universally, regardless of what the shape of the post is, the gas side will always have little notches on it. And the reason they're called Balllock is inside these couplers, when you pull on the collar, there are little balls in there, and those will grab onto the ridge on the post. So the way you engage one of these is you simply pull up on the collar, press down, and the collar snaps into place. You can't pull it back up. Same thing on the liquid side. You pull the collar, push down, and it snaps into place. So if beer were actually in this keg and we were actually serving it, then we would have gas coming in this side and liquid coming out this side.